Welcome to Mondrian Plastic Reality, an orbital arcade brick breaker built to support player creativity. Players revolve their paddle around a field of blocks with the goal of clearing the level and collecting the emerging gems. Our world is inspired by great artists of the modernist movement, from Impressionism to Gestalt, pop art, heritage, and even the Harlem Renaissance. Your goal is to build an art museum around lost works, using paintings to travel through time, and decorating your space by spending the gems you collect on the way. After escaping the plastic reality through brute force, Pete Mondrian awakens in an abandoned museum with nothing but an old painting he smuggled out. The museum is the center hub of our game, acting as a level select screen, storytelling device, customizable base, and even home for our live events and world galleries. In the museum, you can purchase pedestals with spotlight artworks, and contract out construction jobs on the walls, floor, ceiling, columns, and baseboards. There are currently over 23 billion different museum galleries you can build, and the more you play, the more you can customize the space to your liking. The museum is primarily home to the game's Adventure Mode, an episodic story which delves into each of our playable characters' real histories. Over the course of the first season, we're planning on bringing all the playable characters in as they join Pete Mondrian on his time-tripping journey through art history, and as the museum's growth draws the ire of the League of Critics. As an artist, you make your mark on the world through what you create. Our game is a home for artists of all skill levels. Using Mondrian Maker, you can create artworks and levels by quickly drag and dropping blocks of various shapes and sizes into the field of play. You can even paint them to your liking, or let the game paint them in any of 10,000 dynamic color harmonies. These harmonies also reflect onto your Razer Chroma RGB powered devices, creating an ambient immersive experience like no other game today. In order to share your creations on Steam Workshop, they will need thumbnail images. The Mondrian Studio Design Suite is included just for this purpose, letting you set up your thumbnail just how you like, with different colors, effects, background images, and logos to help you make it your own. You can instantly save your thumbnail to the game's folder, or copy it to your clipboard to load into external editors or share onto social media. With a level and thumbnail at the ready, you can share your creation to Steam Workshop with just 2 clicks. You can change its privacy, tag it as a level or template, or even submit it to our gala contests for a chance at fun prizes. Mondrian Plastic Reality is inspired by retro arcade games with many modern twists. While the core, block-breaking gameplay is almost as old as video games themselves, the orbital movement, permadeath features, interconnected community, and extreme level of optimization bring the game into the modern era. Mondrian is also playable on nearly any device, from a Steam Deck to a desktop. The game has many ways to play, including multiple quick play modes, and each has its own unique twists on the rules of the game. Endless Mode lets you play casually, with no punishment for losing. Gem Hunt gives you the option of going double or nothing on your earned gems in between rounds. Arcade Mode gives you 3 lives to complete 20 levels, and while you can restock your lives for gems, this will ultimately affect your leaderboard score. Time Attack is 1 minute of high-intensity Mondrian. Losing takes even more time off the clock, but grabbing gems will add it back. Sudden Death removes the protective wall around the field, and your score is based on the number of levels you complete. Player-created levels with up to 4 difficulty variations are playable in every quick play mode. The handcrafted modifiers, obstacles, and painted blocks are always present, with dynamically generated color harmonies and power-up placements that vary up the challenge, meaning you will never play the exact same level twice. While the goal of every level is to clear it, it's the gems that drive the gameplay. Depending on the tools at your disposal, gems will stretch your paddle and heal or slow down your ball. Grabbing 3 gems in a row will also trigger a bonus banner, granting double points and effects while the banner is up. Gems can also extend the timer in Time Attack mode, and of course add to your score and gem collection regardless of game mode. All gems you earn can be used to decorate your museum. While our game is a single-player arcade experience, building a community based around creative support is our highest priority. Right now, players can share their creations on Steam Workshop, where awards grant creators points that can be used to purchase emotes, profile backgrounds, and other fun goodies across the Steam Points shop. In the near future, we're planning to support other platforms like mod.io and our own dedicated community site. These will give players new ways to share their works, support each other, and even detach the game from Steam so we can bring it to new platforms and stores. In the meantime, all players are welcome to join us, whether on our Steam forums or Discord. We encourage you to come in, say hi, and share your work with your fellow Mondrian makers. Mondrian Plastic Reality is a game that shines through its mechanics. Mechanics, in our case, don't just mean the accessible, universally understood block-breaking gameplay, and multiple distinct game modes with local and online leaderboards, but every interaction, including simultaneous input support, keyboard, mouse, controller, and touchscreen, a deeply customizable hub world, loads of game options, and powerful editors with a low barrier to entry. Much like a cinematic universe, what makes all this compelling is how everything inside Mondrian is connected. From the gems you collect in Quick Play, helping you build your museum and adventure, to the levels you create letting you compete with your friends, or the dynamic color harmonies projecting from the plastic reality into our reality via Razer Chroma RGB, and the game's community connecting players, creators, and competitors from all over the world. No aspect of Mondrian stands completely alone. No matter how you play, casually, competitively, creatively, or even if you just want to sit back and watch a spectacle, there's something for everyone in Mondrian Plastic Reality.